Yes, that's nice, but would you form a human chain to feed me? Oh, you're in a good mood now. We got a good show.
Crowd.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Fine.
Where's Doc tonight, you know?
Doc is in Phoenix. He's preparing for a concert.
That's right. Doc is, believe it or not, is the resident conductor of the Phoenix Pops Orchestra.
Correct.
Is that the official designation?
That's close.
What is the official? If I'm...
I don't know.
You don't know it? Do you have any of those kind of gigs at all? I mean, where you're a guest conductor or resident conductor?
Yes, I'm going to Secaucus.
Secaucus, New Jersey.
That's right.
Right. Don't go in August. I kid Tommy last time. He couldn't get... Tommy can't get a break. He couldn't pass the dress code on the Hands Across America line. You look familiar, this crowd tonight. Didn't I see you in a Carl Malden commercial stealing a tourist's wallet? Have you seen... I saw those commercials last night. Have you seen the American Express commercials that Carl Malden does? I have a feeling Carl Malden is part of the ring. Whenever he shows up, there's a crime. Somebody's lifting something. Those of you who are on vacation probably knows we have a little air pollution problem. You see it? We have a group here in Los Angeles called the Air Quality Management District, right? Which manages air, I guess. And they issue what they call smog alerts. And we have 3 different kinds of smog alerts in Los Angeles. The first is where your eyes kind of tear up, you know, and they're watery. The second stage is you begin to cough, choke, and you wheeze. The third stage, they ship your body to Chernobyl for the cure. So it's weird. Did you try to call NBC earlier today and get your office?
Couldn't get in, no.
NBC had a power failure today. Yeah. How did you know that? You were here? Unfortunately, it hit the executive suite, and the telephone muzak went dead, and they all had to hum while they put you on hold. The whole city of Burbank, I understand, was blacked out, and the residents thought it was the end of the world when they saw the bucket on top of Colonel Sanders stop spinning. It's an emergency here. Would you like to hear an interesting statistic? Of course you would.
Yes, we did.
In the paper today, according to scientists, the human brain is 1/100th of an inch smaller than it was 200 years ago. They say the human brain is shrinking. And if you don't believe me, just look what's standing online to see Cobra. You will see. Sly has a sense of humor, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Because he's a cure, you know. If you can't get in to see Cobra, that's the new Sylvester Stallone picture. There's a new picture on Fairfax Avenue called Kosher. It's about a tough cop named Murray Kosherwitz. And in the big scene, he machine guns a guy in a deli for putting mayonnaise on pastrami. You like that, huh? No, he's one of the few Jewish vigilantes. He has a tattoo that says, "Born to feel guilty." Some sad news.
What?
Herb, you know who Herb is?
Yeah.
The guy who did all the Burger King commercials was fired. Boy, what a sympathetic group. Yeah, he was fired in Burger King. He was kind of hacked. He's opening his own restaurant right across the street from Burger King, and they're kind of angry. Herb said he tried to call them, but they hung up on him. Right across the street. But the entire hamburger community is in official state of mourning. Yeah, about that dismissal. I passed the statue of Bob's Big Boy today, had his overalls at half-mast. Here's some other show business news. You all know Brooke Shields?
Yeah.
Did you read today she just signed a multi-million-dollar contract? You know about these from doing commercials. For Arid Extra Dry.
Yeah.
Multi-million dollars. Now, they chose Brooke because she's wholesome, sophisticated image, and she also has to stand on a chair to reach her underarms. That joke makes no sense at all, but I couldn't resist. It's so... Guess who became a new father the day before yesterday?
Oh.
John McEnroe,
Yeah.
tennis player, and Tatum O'Neal.
Yeah.
Have a new baby called Kevin, and the baby today was fined $500 for throwing his rattle. How many of you saw in the paper that the Russians are borrowing an idea from the United States? True, they're going to give, I'm not making this up, a big benefit concert of pop stars this coming Friday night at Moscow Stadium. And you know what it's for? The Chernobyl relief. They got the idea, guess from us. One of the acts, there I found out, is going to be Peter the Great, Paul and Mary, singing their big hit, Where Have All the Buildings Gone? And then... And at the end, all the Russian stars get together for a big finish, and all of them sing, We Want the World. So it's kind of... Anyway, tonight, we have a very funny comedian, Stephen Wright, is with us tonight.
Yeah.
Actor Craig T. Nelson is with us tonight. And a lovely lady I just met backstage. Well, she's rather elderly. She apparently is the second oldest door-to-door Avon salesman working today.
Yeah.
And she's in her late 80s, and she still goes out every day, door to door. Her name is Rosie Grease. Rosie is with us tonight. So stay where you are. We'll be right back. Thank you. Okay. If you just joined us, Stephen Wright is here tonight, Craig T. Nelson, Rosie Grease, and Doc is up in Phoenix. He actually is. It's no joke. He actually is is that the correct title?
I think so.
Resident conductor, I guess,
The
of
Pops.
the
Philharmonic,
not
is
the
it?
Boston Pops, the Phoenix
Symphony.
The Phoenix Symphony Orchestra.
There it is.
Phoenix
there it is, Tom.
Pops.
What?
Phoenix Pops.
It's called the Phoenix Pops?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I thought it was the Phoenix Symphony Orchestra.
Well, when Doc's there, it's a Pops.
I think you're right.
No, there's nothing denigrating about that.
No, of course there's nothing denigrating about that.
Say hello to Secaucus.
Yes, the caucus. Okay, we handed out some cards here. You don't have to identify yourself unless you want to. There's no fee for this anyway. Denny, that's all I got. It's the only...
Denny?
Where are you from, Denny?
From here, West Hollywood.
Are you in the audience or standing in the hall? Oh, you're up there. Have you ever hung out at Wally's? Is that right?
Woolies.
Woolies in Westmoreland? Woolies?
Woolies.
I think I used to take the Queen Mother of England there. She left. Where's Woolies of Westmoreland?
That's in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Yes.
Don't have me. What happens at Woolies?
I'm not sure. I haven't hung out there.
See, this gives me an idea of where this is going to go.
Yeah.
What
So
kind
far, the audience
what kind
is
of
ahead.
silly mood. Garrett? Schimmelfreen?
Right here.
Is that right, Garrett?
That's right.
Yeah. Did I pronounce that right?
That's right. From Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, Garrett Schimmelfreen from Brooklyn. Says, do you fly into work each day in the helicopter I saw in the back parking lot? No, that really is not mine anyway.
No.
That's Ed's margarita blender. I'll tell you what that is. Me, that would be nice. All the news stations here have helicopters. That's the KNBC news helicopter, and they go out and cover
Yeah.
the news.
Sure.
That's why they call it a
Good move for him.
news helicopter. Did you ever commute by helicopter at all?
No.
Okay. Well, you couldn't anyway. You're close, right? Wonder if I could on the beach.
Sure.
Isn't that rather expensive?
Very expensive.
Like what? What would it cost to fly a helicopter from here to there?
$200.
I'll drive. Jane Collette or Collette?
Colette.
Collette. Sounds pretty, doesn't it? Where are you from, Jane?
Wayne Park.
Where did you hear this as a rumor or something?
No, I made it up.
Oh. Is it true that you and Dolly Parton are getting married? No. No, Dolly.
Might not be bad.
What?
Might not be bad.
No, Dolly is married.
Yeah.
Isn't she?
Yes.
Well, she'll be
tomorrow
here.
night,
She'll
we'll
be here
ask her.
tomorrow night. I'll ask her. Not to get married. I'll just ask her. Edie. What's the last name, Edie? Cole. Cole? Oh, okay. Why are all the street signs screwed up? They probably blame it on their mothers, I guess. I don't know. What street signs? What street signs, Edie?
All of them.
All of them here in California?
Well, they seem like they're going in the wrong direction.
They seem like they're going in the wrong direction. Well, like what? I mean,
Well, instead of them going along the street, parallel with the street, they're kind of in front, look like they're in the intersection.
I think I know, but before you come to the street, they have these big street signs. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I don't know why that is.
No. Not our fault. We had nothing to do with it.
I didn't do it. I'm
No.
sorry, Edie. You got lost here. I can't read that. Do you wear Laurie Sullivan from Pennsylvania? No. Where are you, Laurie? Brother Perkins, do you wear tiny colored underwear? Like basically white.
Yeah.
Just white color. I'm still going through about 18,000 pair of skivvies I stole from the Navy. You must remember the stencil on there.
Sure.
Carson, J.W. Okay, can read that. Why don't you do the show from New York sometimes, says Paul Ernst. You know, we went back to New York once, and we don't... The studio we used to do the show from in New York was Studio 6B, was taken over, I think, by the news department.
Live at 5.
Yeah, and there aren't that many facilities unless you get another soundstage someplace. You know, Letterman's in one, and I guess the Today Show is in another one. Are there any other studios back in New York?
Yeah, there's one up in the Bronx.
Astoria.
Maybe we ought to go back to New York and do the show
Let's
again
do it.
once in a while. It might be fun. Tonight, let's go tonight.
Let's go.
Let's go right tonight.
Helicopter.
Yeah. I've been Bill Whittier or Whitaker?
Whitaker.
Where are you from, Bill?
Lodi.
Lodi, okay, but I want you to... This is very flattering, but I've been watching you since I could get in trouble if I got caught doing it. How does it feel to be America's current great cultural spokesman?
Hey.
To stand beside the likes of Mark Twain and Will Rogers? Well,
Yeah, nice.
isn't that nice?
Yeah.
It beats the hell out of lying beside them.
Yeah, right.
Thank you. Would you wait online 5 hours to see the Avon lady? I'll tell you that. That's what you call a loyal fan. You'll
Right.
stand outside just, sure, I would.
Sure.
When we meet Rosie, I think you would too. Hell, I'd stand that long to see
Sure.
a Herbalife salesman. If you met a, says Kim Garza?
Yes.
Where are you from, Kim?
Texas.
Texas. If you met a wonderful woman and fell in love, would you get married again?
That's tough. Yeah.
What do you mean? How do you know this?
Well, I know how you feel, what you told me. You told me if you're even tempted to get a gun and come get you.
Yeah. I suppose it depends if this wonderful woman is capable of saying, Your Honor. You know, maybe something like that. How many hours per week do you devote to putting your monologue together? I suppose altogether we spend,
A couple of hours.
not 3 or 4 hours together.
Yeah.
The audience spends about 25 minutes taking it apart.
Yeah.
So that works out pretty well. Do you have any pets? A fish, or what was this? Are fish pets?
Yeah, sure, certainly.
What?
Certainly they're pets.
Well, they don't do anything. I mean, you don't.
They swim. They
Well, I
swim
know they
around.
swim, but I mean, they're not
They
like
jump.
you go home at night and you don't pet your fish. Although I did one night, and they said, get out of here. You know. Had a couple of zonkers. Okay, we're going to come back, and you're going to meet the lady you stood in line 5 hours to see, Rosie Greaves, the Avon lady, and Stephen Wright and Craig T. Nelson. We'll be here. Thank you, Tom. We're back. Hey, there's one card I should answer because people asked this before. The gentleman says, what's behind the door on your set? We never see you open it. I assume they're referring to this door here.
Right.
Most people don't know it, but sometimes we stay overnight here, right?
Sure.
I actually have a little room back here.
Yeah.
And I stay there just, you know,
Sure.
occasionally. And, Hi, Beth. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
How's everything?
Fine.
Good. Water okay?
Yeah, it's nice and warm.
Yeah. I get you anything?
I could use a towel.
We'll use a towel, you bet. There you are.
Thanks.
I'll be with you in about 50 minutes.
Okay.
Just a fantasy. Now, my first guest, as I mentioned before, is the second oldest Avon lady in America. Maybe she knows the oldest. She's been selling door to door for over 48 years.
Wow.
And she lives in Goodrich, North Dakota. Would you welcome Rosie Greaves? Rosie? Is it right there? Yeah, that's
Right
Ed
there.
McMahon, I suppose you know. How are you, dear?
Fine.
Nice to have you with us. You're from,
I'm glad to be here.
well, I'm glad you're here, too. You're from Goodrich,
Yes, sir.
North Dakota. Yeah, okay. I'm familiar with North Dakota because I lived in Nebraska, which is just in
That's
South
just a little
Dakota and
ways
one
from
more
North
state down, right? Is it getting warm finally in North Dakota this time of year?
And summertime it gets warm.
It gets warm, yeah. How was your trip out from North Dakota?
Fine.
Yeah?
Only it was a little shaky.
Yeah?
It was a little shaky.
Did you fly out?
No, I came with the chuk-chuk. I came on the train.
You came on the train?
Yes.
Oh. Gosh, I haven't been on a train for years. It was a little bumpy or something?
It was smooth at first, but when we got, about around Seattle,
Yeah.
then there was a washout.
Ah.
And we had to unload and get in the buses and
Oh.
take to the next station.
You did. Well, how are you going to get back to North Dakota now? You going to take the train?
I suppose I have to take the plane because I don't feel good to look at those mountains when it goes so deep, deep, deep.
Yeah, you don't like that.
Gets me kind of funny.
So you're going to fly back home, right?
Maybe it'll be worse yet.
Yeah. Now, you've been selling Avon products for 48 years?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
48 years.
Can I ask you, if it's not too personal, do you make pretty good money at it?
Yes,
Yeah?
I do. I do.
Do you save it, or do you just go out and buy things you need, or what?
I do both.
Oh? What have you bought recently?
How?
What have you bought recently? What did...
I brought a lot of Avon.
Yeah, no, I mean, what have you bought with the money you made?
Oh, what I bought with
Yeah.
the money?
Mhm.
I put siding on my house with Avon money.
Mm-hmm.
I put the water in, and it was a long stretch. I had to build it all alone out there.
Put the water in? Didn't you have any running water?
No, I didn't.
You had to go out into a well?
I had to get to the neighbor's well, and I carried water for 45 years with pails. Some days I carried 30 pails of water for washing.
Yeah.
My shoulders got
Yeah.
lines in.
Well, you should have. I don't blame you for putting in water. That's a long time.
Sometimes the wind would blow and I had to pump it by hand.
The wind would blow and you had to...
It wouldn't blow.
When the
and I
windmill
had to-
wouldn't work.
I had to pump it by hand.
My
that
gosh.
was no fun.
So now you've got water in the house that you
Yes,
don't
I
have to
got
go
water
on.
in the house. I
Okay.
put the water in. I put the sewer in. I put steel siding on my house. And I built a garage.
Just-
All Avon money.
Yeah. Now, do you have a regular route that you follow?
Yes, I have.
Now, how do you make the route?
With the car. With the
I didn't think you were running from house to house, but
I used to though.
you used to walk.
I used to walk before. Oh, yes, I did.
Uh-huh.
I walked all over. I walked all over Goodrich.
Then you finally got a car.
Finally got a car.
Yeah. Well, we've got some film here, and we want to thank station KXMB Television in Bismarck, North Dakota, for sending this out to you. And it's going to show you on kind of a typical day's work. Okay, you can watch it right over here. We're going to show it, and you watch the monitor here in the studio. This is home, is it?
That's my garage.
Uh-huh.
That's my house. That's my house.
What time do you start your day, Rosie?
Well, in wintertime, I can get out before it's light.
Oh,
But
yeah.
in summertime, I usually get up at 8 o'clock.
So you're up about
I
8 o'clock?
Go to work at 8.
All right.
But I get up earlier. Oh, there she goes.
Yeah, there she goes, Rosie. Are you a good driver?
You bet I'm a good driver. I never have.
Never had an accident?
No patrol ever stopped me.
You've never been stopped by a patrol?
No, sir. I have a clear.
What was that said on the windshield?
That was the exhaust.
It's not the windshield, is it? It's a sign in the back, a slow driver.
Well, the sign that says slow driver? Hey, come on, floor that thing. You don't seem to be going too fast, Rosie. How?
Slow but sure.
Slow but sure. Yeah. How fast do you? Okay. How
I can shift it. with
That didn't
my
look like
eyes.
Indianapolis 500. Well, how fast can you get that car going? Will it?
Oh, it'll go 50 if you want.
It'll really go 50. Wow.
Okay.
That's if you floor it all the way, I suppose. Huh? But normally you drive about, what, 10 miles an hour? Okay, we're going to come back, and then I'd like you to sell me some products, and I'm going to be a very tough customer. All right?
Sure.
Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, thank you, Doc. Thank you, Pete. We're back now. If you just joined us, we're talking with Rosie Grease. Is it all right if I call you Rosie?
No, sure.
Okay.
Sure. They all call me Rosie.
They do, huh? You've been selling Avon for 48 years, and you're going to be how old in May?
I was 90 the 2nd of May.
90 years old.
I'm still working since I did when I was 16.
And you've been working since you were 16? Well,
the
that's
same
great.
work.
Yeah. Okay, now, what happens? Do people ever slam a door in your face? I used to sell vacuum cleaners when I was in college, door to door.
You mean if they slammed the door?
Yeah, I couldn't take the rejection. I'd say, hello, I'm here to sell, and the door would close. I can't imagine I'm closing.
Sometimes I don't go right away. I watch.
Yeah?
I stand there and I beg them if they wouldn't want to look at my specials.
Ah.
Some I can get to take them and some not today, so I go to the next house.
Ah, okay. Now, you brought some products along tonight. Why don't I pretend that you've come to my door, and you've knocked, you opened the door, and I say hello, and would you
Well,
try to sell me some products and tell me about them?
Ask you whether you're interested in Avon and whether you have time for me. And then if you say yes, I'll say, okay, I'll show you my specials.
Okay, yes, I have some time today. I have a
You
few
have
moments.
time for
Would you
me?
like to come in the house? So
Yes,
we come
sir.
in. Would you like a
Yes.
cup of coffee or something like that? Do people do that?
Oh, I'd appreciate that.
Okay, well,
Okay.
all right.
This is, I present that to you. That's your gift from me.
I get a free gift, even
Yes.
if I don't buy anything.
Yes, sir, you have to try it. Then next time I come, you know what it is, and then you'll be able to buy more.
Ah, now what what is this? Is this?
This is Cologne Wild Country.
Can I try
Have
that?
A little lunch, sure.
Can I want to see if I like this.
Oh, you'll like it.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
That's
sure.
good.
You smell good, and
What?
they're all going to follow you when you put that on. The ladies will like it.
The ladies will like me. That's a good selling point. Okay.
Oh, I bet they
I'll
will.
put that over there now.
Okay.
What else do we have?
This is talcum. That's the deodorant in a talcum.
Talcum. No, musk for men. What will that do for me?
It'll make you smell a little bit nice for a little while.
Yeah. Do I smell bad?
Especially, no.
Yeah.
But especially when it's hot, you know, that'll keep you from perspiring so much.
Oh, I see. It smells rather nice, too.
And shake some
Certainly,
out.
of course. I get. Oops.
That really smells good.
That
doesn't
is
it?
very nice.
Sure.
Very nice. How much now? How much would this be?
$2.50 on a special. That's regular $4.
It's a regular and you're giving it to me?
Yes.
You give it to everybody for $4 or just me?
No, they don't. This is on a special, regular $4. But I'll let you have it for $2.50. For being a good friend.
Oh, I see. I brought money.
You have?
I have money.
Well, that won't be enough for all of that.
All right. I'm being hustled by a city slicker from North Dakota. All right. Well, I have more money. Those are ones. You see inside there? I've got a $100 bill.
If I work long enough, it might get up that way.
I've heard that somewhere before. Okay, anyway.
Now, this is underarm deodorant.
Underarm deodorant?
Yep.
That's good, too. That'll go along with the talcum. Then I can put a little of this on after I do that.
Only this is a different name than that.
All right, what do you call this?
Yeah. If you want to try it, you can try it,
All right,
whether it
just roll it on
rolls or not.
A little marble there. Okay. Nice.
Sure.
That's nice. Okay. How much is this?
$1.50, you can have it, but that's regular, too.
Okay, I'm up to $4. $2.50.
You see?
I'm up to $4. It's going. All right, now, what else do we have there?
And this is our latest cologne for men. This is wonderful.
Better than the freebie here?
That's cologne, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, this is a
Why do I have a feeling this is more expensive?
It is.
Can I help you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, very nice. Very nice. How much is that?
$9.99 on a special.
Wait a minute. It went from $1.50 to $2.50 to almost $10 already?
See, I'm going to get all of that you showed me.
So no, but whatever I show, you just make sure it turns out this way, huh?
Well, I'll get something to amount to that much.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take that too.
Take that and put it on.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
I even sold some on the train yesterday.
You sold some on the train coming out here?
Sure.
Okay. What else now do I need?
Now, this is for ladies.
That's for ladies?
You have to take one for each lady. You got to have that.
Give them each a different one.
Sure.
Good idea.
Sure.
Good idea. Okay. I'll take that. How much is this now?
Oh, that one.
Can I afford this? I can afford this, all right?
I think you can.
Okay. All right. Okay, you got a couple more items there?
This is a body cleanser.
A body cleanser. I'm certainly going to be clean and smell good, aren't I?
You better.
I better. Huh? Okay. Body cleanser. Okay.
Got a fancy one here.
This is a fancy one. I sell a lot of those. That's the latest. We haven't had that for very long.
Uh-huh.
This is aftershave.
Aftershave.
Comes on there somehow.
Oh, this little bird sits up on top there, I guess. Well, obviously he's ready to
That's
fly the
gonna
nest.
fly
Something
away.
like that. Aftershave.
That's aftershave.
Expensive?
Well, the regular price is $13. The special, but the regular price is $18.
And you're giving it to me for 13.
13.
That's pretty good. And we got about 10. Would $100 cover all this?
I haven't figured it up yet. I haven't got a pencil to figure.
Well, let's see. We got 254, 9, 15, and so forth.
That one is your gift there. Not
That's
that
my
one.
gift.
You know how?
Well, this can't be $60, can it?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No.
And this has got to be right, $8 or $10, something like that.
No, I'll let you have it for $2.50.
$2.50. $100 for the lot.
I feel sorry for you, so I'll let you have it for $2.50.
For $2.50. $100, I'll take the whole lot. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm serious.
Oh, you
Sure, I'm serious. Oh, yes, I'm serious. Of course. Well, I want you to have that as a remembrance of the Tonight Show. You're a delightful lady. We're delighted you're here. And I wish you health and happiness. And
Are you satisfied? Are all my products satisfied?
I will give you a testimonial. I'm completely satisfied. Okay? Thank you, Rosie. Thank you. Stephen Wright is here tonight. The first time Stephen was on the show, he knocked everybody's socks off. He's unique. You sit back and he has a bent mind and a very fertile mind. He's from Boston, and he's going to be appearing in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the Syria Mosque May 30th and at the Westbury Music Fair in New York June the 26th. Would you welcome Stephen Wright? Stephen?
I remember the first time I ever went to sleep. My mother said, "Stephen, go to sleep." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Go all the way down to the end of Tired and take a right." So I went all the way down to the end of Tired, and just out of curiosity, I took a left, and my mother was there, and she said, "I thought I told you to go to sleep." I remember turning from 1 year old to 2 years old. I got real scared because I figured in 1 year my age doubled. I thought if this keeps up, by the time I'm 6, I'll be 90. All the plants in my house are dead. I shot them last night. I was teasing them by watering them with ice cubes. When I was 5 years old, I was on a merry-go-round. There was a gunshot nearby. The horses stampeded. Running down the street on a purple wooden horse. I'm kind of tired. I was up all night trying to round off infinity. Then I got bored and I went out and painted passing lines on curved roads. Doing a little work around my house, I put hardwood floors over wall-to-wall carpeting. I put fake brick wallpaper over a real brick wall. Just so I'd be the only one who knew. People come over, I say, "Go ahead, touch it, it feels real." I have paintings on my walls of the rooms above them, so I never have to go upstairs. I don't like the sound of my phone ringing, so I put my phone inside my fish tank. I can't hear it anymore. I can tell when I get a call, because the fish go back and forth like that. I got on the pet store. "Give me another 10 guppies. I got a lot of calls yesterday." My girlfriend does her nails with whiteout. When she's sleeping, I go over and write misspelled words on them. Are there any questions? One night I walked home very late and I accidentally fell asleep in somebody's satellite dish. My dreams are showing up on TVs all over the world. I went to a general store. They wouldn't let me buy anything specifically. I was watching the Super Bowl with my 92-year-old grandfather. The team scored a touchdown. They showed the replay. He thought they got another one. I was going to tell him, but then I figured the game he was watching was better. He invented Cliff Notes. He's a billionaire. When I was little, he said, "Stephen, I'm a billionaire." I said, "Yeah? Show me." Took out his wallet. He had $1 billion in it. He had 2 $500 million bills. I asked him how he thought of inventing Cliff Notes. He said, well, first I was, well, to make a long story short, my school colors were clear. I'm not naked, I'm in the band. Last summer I went fishing with Salvador Dali. He was using a dotted line. He caught every other fish. I owed my friend George $25 for about 3 weeks. I owed it to him. The whole time I had the money on me, he didn't know it. Walking through New York City, 2:30 in the morning, a man steps out of an alley with a gun. He says, you two, give me all your money. I said, wait a minute. I said, George, here's the $25 I owe you. Then the thief took $1,000 out of his own money and he gave it to George, and at gunpoint he made me borrow $1,000 from George.
Good to see you, Stephen.
How you doing?
I have to do this right away?
Yeah.
All right. You are relaxed, I can tell. You're relaxed out there,
You
aren't
smell
you?
great.
Do I smell good? Okay, we are back. Thank you, Tom. Did she try to sell you anything?
Yeah, but
Rosie
it wasn't
backstage?
what she was selling you.
Yeah, didn't get the same stuff. We mentioned when you were from Boston, we had some of. I don't know many comedians who've come out of Boston. A lot of them out of Philadelphia.
Jay Leno,
Jay Leno is from Boston. Yeah.
a lot of guys. Bobby Goldthwait.
Bobby
Bobby Goldthwait.
Yeah.
I'm me.
Me, you.
Where am I going to be again? Because I
Well, you're
you're
the Syria Mosque. May 30th, then you play Westbury Music Fair, New York.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the round.
Yeah.
People all around.
Mm-hmm. You ever done that before?
Not for that reason.
Yeah. It's like you're in the middle of a big living room. You know, just like you're at a party and you just kind of move around. You'll like it.
I hope so.
Yeah. So how you been doing? What have you been doing lately?
Well, I went on vacation.
Where are you going on vacation?
I went to an island off the coast of Florida. That's where they told me I was. I mean, the plane landed there. It could have been anywhere, you know. I mean, when you fly around, you don't know. Right?
That's
you
true,
get up
yeah.
there, you're going 500 miles an hour, 5 miles in the air. You're drinking something that's not spilling. It's a weird thing.
Yeah. So you went somewhere.
So I landed, and you know, I think it was Florida. It was a 22-hour flight, though. Nobody spoke English. But, okay, I was in Florida. It was good.
Yeah.
I tried to get a tan.
Yeah.
Do I have a tan?
A little bit.
I should have went outside.
Yeah. You live in New York now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I live...
I'm going to guess the Village. Now, I don't know why I say the Village. You look like you'd live in the Village at least in the 60s.
Well, I did live there in the 60s. I was 5 years old. I lived here in the 60s.
Oh, I see.
But now I live on 5th Avenue and 75th, near the museum. I live in a phone booth.
In a phone booth? Yeah.
People keep saying, when are you going to be done? I say, look, I have a 2-year lease here.
Is anybody in your family in the entertainment business at all?
No.
No.
There's nobody in my family. But I had a weird, I don't know. I woke up this morning, though. This weird thing happened. I woke up and there was an ant walking across my eyeball. I couldn't get him up. This ant was walking across my eye. Do you know how big he looked? 11-foot ant. I called the police. 11-foot ant in the hotel room. I don't know.
Strange life.
Strange.
Strange life. Are you not married, are you?
No. Are you married?
Not currently. No, not currently.
I'd like to get married, though.
You'd like to get married?
Yeah.
You know, I've noticed that comedians, and I'm serious, every time there's a comedian on the show, he's always with a very stunning-looking young lady. Women seem to like comedians. Have you noticed that?
They like to laugh.
Yeah. Do you have you say you'd like to get married? Are you going with a girl now that...
I'm going with a girl
Does she
now. I've
laugh
been
at
seeing
the-
her 2 years, but
2
she
years?
doesn't know it.
She doesn't.
I've been seeing her with binoculars.
Yeah. Up close and personal. Yeah. Why do you want to get married?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, how old am I now? 28, 30, something like that?
Yeah. Never
Just
been married.
dating, never been married.
Yeah.
Dating can get to you, you know, can wear you out.
Yeah.
So I figure if you got married, it would be like one long first date. I was kidding.
Yeah. Not quite. Initially, you know. But then you have to settle for a lot of...
And I'm planning a family. I'm planning children right now.
Are you?
I have the blueprints backstage.
Yeah. So you'd like to do that soon, huh?
Yeah.
Good. What's your girl think about it? Or do you have a real girl?
Her name is Ellen, and I don't know. We haven't discussed it. We don't talk much.
You don't talk much. Okay. But she laughs at your status. Okay. We're going to take a break, and we're coming right back. Okay. I'm going to mention where you're going to be, just in case you don't know. May 30th, you will be in Pittsburgh, the Syria Mosque. I point this out. And in New York at the Westbury Music Fair. You'll like that. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for being here. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me. Nice
You
to see
going to stay out here for a while, or are you going right?
I'll be leaving Friday, coming back Monday, leaving Tuesday.
Okay. Tomorrow night, Robert, what am I trying to say here? Craig T. Nelson was supposed to be with us, and we ran a little long tonight, but he will be with us soon. And tomorrow night, we do have Tom Selleck, who will be here, Pam Madison, and the music of Robert Palmer. We'll see you then. Night. Tom, we'll go out with you. I'm humbled by that applause.